Okay.
Good morning, GRTWA first graders. It's Mrs. Knapp again visiting you in your home with what I think is a great project that I borrowed from another art teacher named Patty Palmer. And I am going to show you how to make a seal swimming in the water. So things that you need are a piece of white paper, a pencil, a black crayon, some water for your watercolors, and a set of watercolors, and it doesn't matter if they're new or old. Mine are pretty old. They're probably older than you are. So I'm going to start the seal now. If you look at my white paper, I'm going to find the middle, and I'm going to make two little seal eyes looking right at me. At this point, I'm going to make his little nose, and so far I have two circles and one oval. Now I want you to take your pencil. You're going to be using pencil first. I'm using crayon first. And you're going to make the letter J coming down off the nose. And you're going to make a backwards J. And there's the seal's face. At this point, you're going to make a little arch over his head. You can add some freckles. You can add some whiskers. And he's popping his head out of the water. So you can make some little waves, and I'm going to make a horizon line right here. For those of you that forgot, a horizon line is a line that separates the earth from the sky in artwork. If you have used pencil first, take a black crayon and trace over all of your lines so that they will show when you use a watercolor. Remember that watercolor and wax crayons don't mix. That's called crayon resist. Now I'm going to take my brush, and I think I want to make my seal gray. If you look in my paints, you will notice that there is no gray paint. So I'm going to wet my brush, touch the tip to the black, go back in the water and touch the tip. And then I'm going to go over that seal's face with paint that is watered down black. And watered down black paint is gray. And I'm going to make his sweet little face gray, just like that. Now for the water, all of you have done a wet on wet watercolor. That means you start by wetting the paper with plain water. And as you go along, so that the paper doesn't dry, you're going to add little bits of paint. So I'm very gently brushing on a little bit of paint and letting it drip. If your brush separates like my hand, you do not have enough water on the brush. So dip the tip into the water, go back to your picture, and continue to paint. Now, does the water all have to be blue? No, of course not. Let's add some other pretty watercolors. Let's add some purples and let it all blend together. Sometimes you will remember in class, I would like to say to you, let the colors bleed together. And when the colors bleed, they form some beautiful, beautiful designs. Now this side, I'm going to wet a little bit more and let the color go down. And I'm letting it drip. And this time I think I'll add some greens to the water. I am not going to complete all of the water, which goes down to the ground, because I would like to get to showing you how the sky will look. You can see how pretty this is when the colors run together. If it gets really dark like this, add some water, because watercolor should be very light. It should not be terribly dark. And there's my waves. If you want to leave a little white in the waves, you can. If you want to skip some spaces and let it look white, that's fine. And again, when it gets dark, just add a little bit of water, and that makes the color go light. If I have this color on my seascape, and you know what a seascape is, it's a landscape, only it's the ocean. I don't really want to use these colors in the sky. So how about if we make the sky with some warm colors? And warm colors would be any color you can color the sun with. So you're all thinking, well, I usually make the sun yellow. So you can use some yellow. But you can also use other colors and blend it in. And I'm using lots and lots of water for my watercolor. It might drip into the ocean, which is okay if it gets a little bit drippy. And you can make the sky different kinds of colors, different kinds of warm colors. And the ocean is different kinds of cool colors, and cool colors would be purple, green, blue. Warm colors would be yellow, orange, red. Oh, I'm really liking my little seal. He is looking good. Looking good, little seal. If it drips, let it drip. Just work it into the paint. And we're gonna add some more blues. We're gonna let it drip and blend. And I think we're done. So there's my little seal swimming in the water. I hope that you have as much fun with your little seal as I just did showing you how to do it. Have a great day and have fun with art, boys and girls. Bye-bye.